In part one, we said that real twin stars from real space are inside the dome using their time-tunneling abilities to travel through the heavens. I'm Nancy, and this is Jetson, and this report is devoted to providing evidence for these statements about time-tunneling twin stars.
As mentioned, twin stars are specialized angels and thus are capable of interacting with humans. Starting in 2019, while living on the least populated island of Hawaii, I'd be lying on my bed in the evening, looking out the window, and right there, easily within sight, scooting across the sky, very low, would be these very obvious UFOs, displaying elaborate antics, seemingly to get my attention. So I filmed them. Through my phone screen, these objects looked to be about the size of average stars, but there was nothing average about their behavior.
Jetson would film these colorful and capricious objects for several minutes at a time. His reason for stopping was never because they moved out of his line of sight, or too far away, or behind a line of trees. He would just literally tire of filming them for so long.
Before we show you footage from several sightings, let's talk about why these stars are here inside the dome and what their purpose will be.
King Yeshua ordered twin star pairs in from outside the dome because they'll be needed for transport during the Rapture event. Their cargo will be all the fleets that have entered through the Sungate and continue to enter.
At the appointed time, when things on Earth seem most hopeless, Tesla's magnifying transmitter will ring the Earth like a bell, causing billions to disappear in the twinkling of an eye.
These billions will then be loaded into light chambers on board the fleets by the hand of God. The twin stars will then become a Stargate that will serve as an ark for the rescue of the majority of the human race.
On July 7th, 2022, I awoke hearing President Trump shouting, "We're going to tunnel out!" And in the following footage, you'll see how angelic twin stars use time tunneling to travel through space.
This is the original footage shot with a Samsung phone cam, which basically looks like a tiny white dot being filmed by someone with a very shaky hand.
I must say that before watching, I was expecting something spectacular to be in that footage. So seeing this, you can see why I was rather disappointed.
Jetson then tried using the zoom-in feature of Windows' built-in Movie Maker software. The result was better, but nowhere near spectacular.
Then one morning I woke up with the idea to play the original footage in slow motion and then use my Samsung phone cam to zoom in and film that. And that's when spectacular showed up.
This is the footage that provided Jetson with both the explanation of what time tunneling is and a demonstration of how it's performed.
With the extra zoom and slow-mo, you can literally see how these two singularities travel across the sky in a state of constant interaction with each other. And because I'd already received the premise for it, I knew that what I was watching was a time tunnel being formed just ahead of the twin stars. The tunnel bursts forth from the pair abruptly and forcefully, and then both stars are pulled along with it.
So, stargates are heavenly technology in many, many ways. And in our next report, we'll talk about where this technology is taking those rescued and what's in store for the human race.
Thanks for watching.